Hello and welcome, Rainbow Community. This is obviously done at a different time, this intro, because I realized I have to break things apart, as you will see at the end of Chapter 1, Part 1. So, because these got filmed as one long one and then I broke them apart. So, hello and welcome, Rainbow Community, and let's do things right, but outside of that, let's jump right back into Cold Steel. So, I changed up, this is kind of how I have people set up, just really quick. Things might change. I just like to kind of show it off from time to time. Like I said, this is the second game, so I have a lot more crazy quartz and shit like that, so. But I am ready to go. As far as I know. Because I already bought because you have to get like all the quartz in the game in one of them. And I already bought one of them that it said I did, so. I love watching the characters' outfits change too, as I get to, as I'm allowed to change them. Oh, good morning, everyone. Are you preparing to leave as well? There's a train, sorry. Morning. Good morning. That's good to go then. Yes, Parma's quite a distance from here. We're not likely to arrive before evening. Considering it's relative location, this seems to be an accurate estimate. I guess it's the southernmost town in Arbonia. Makes you realize just how big the Empire is. But, they're still at it, huh? Have they been like this the entire time? I'm afraid so. I think you may understand how deeply the differences are. Sick of them already. Well, they're willing to put aside the differences as Ring and Lisa. Oh, now that you mention it, guess you were finally able to make up with him, huh? It's not like we're getting along that poorly. Besides, we've only done enough to call making up. It's good news, Rain. Well then. Thanks, I guess. Why do I think you're making such a big deal out of it? You can tell I kind of slip into doing voices. It's just natural from playing all the other games. Also, it's like if you're just listening, it kind of helps you set it apart a little bit. They all sound the same, though, probably. So it probably doesn't really help you if you're just listening. But if you are, hey, views are views, whether on background noise or not. Just saying. I mean, what are they guys call it, like main? Are you a main monitor or a side monitor person? Time to go. I like split it up. I'll do half and half for like everybody. A lot of times though, if I'm side contenting somebody I like, it's because I've already watched whatever. Best of luck. Just hoping you don't need it. You know, to work together doesn't seem like it'll be an easy task. We'll do what we can. Good luck to all of you. Please take care. It's our first field today. Let's show them what we're made of. Of course. Later. I get like they probably don't want to pay for voice acting and do voice acting with the entire thing. But it's kind of just weird that like at random times they choose to talk and other random times they don't. I don't know. I just think it's weird, I guess. I wonder if also I'm not really complaining because like then I don't have to speak for them half the time, but I wonder if they'll be okay. Well, as long as I'm in guys with them, things didn't get too out of hand. Fee, I don't know what to expect from her. She doesn't really seem like the detective has a ruckus at least. Good to them as well, but I believe we should be focusing on our own trials right now. Right. Let's go buy our tickets. Okay, students for class 7, destination is Celtic? Yes, that's right. Guess we're waiting for us. Second check, sir, my considerable preparations on our behalf. Just looks that way, not that I'm complaining. Train first, Celtic will be departing from platform 1. It's not due just yet, but you can get your tickets in advance if you like to wait for its arrival. Very good. That's Elisa's lacrosse uniform. I'm just gonna say that because you know she's in lacrosse, so like. That's why it looks like that. Elliot and Laura don't have a uniform, so it's like, that sucks. I did put the Nishi on Elliot, because the first game I played, I had that too, so I put it on him the first game, so it's just like, he has to have it for me. Also, he's just such a soft little guy, you know? There's another character I put another thing on, but I can't tell you who that is yet. Or one of the hidden characters. Oh, we get to play the card game. But I'm like, since we're out of Kelly from here, right? Yes, I believe so. I had to change trains. I wanted to came to Trista. Alright, you're from LeGram. Could be the direction of Bearheart after changing in Celtic, right? That's correct. After which point it would be necessary to switch again to Berea hard. So I'm gonna try really hard to say that. I've called it Bear hard the entire time I play this game, so Berea hard. situated in a very remote part of the country. Huh, well, I guess I say from where I'm from, too. So I understand Kelly's mostly known as a merchant town, right? Yeah, it's on the range of the tourism from the time, mostly thanks to the grand market. Could hurt to go over when we know about the town before we get there. As Lily stated, Celtic is a market town at its core. It's in the eastern province of Crozen, has been a major trading hub for a long time. It's also a major interchange station, connecting Heimdar with Bariahard and even Crossfell. The area itself is known for having a large number of granaries. This is, of course, been overshadowed recently by the aforementioned grain market, which mainly procured their farm produce, jewels, and Bariahard furs to import goods from afar. It does sound awfully impressive. I'm looking forward to this now. Would be too, if anyone actually had a chance to take in the sights. Does that sound like a crazy thing Instructor Sarah has planned for us all? Boy, isn't that the truth? I can't even hazard a guess as to what this field study might involve. Being part of curriculum, though, to say that soon won't be easy. If it were, it would probably be worth the trip. Personally, I'm looking forward to learning the true nature of excursion. I suppose that's a good way to look at it. Well, we'll find out when we get there. We're supposed to drop by as soon as we arrive. Should be an envelope waiting for us there with details on our mission. Yeah, that's right. Still, this trip seems really well planned out, don't you think? Even each station always knew we were coming. Just goes to show how high the stations are for all of you. Hi, Sarah. Whoa, instructor? I was wondering why you were nowhere to be seen this morning. The group is all present and accounted for. Good. Really to see the two of you finally managed to make up. Says if it's old news. You've been spying on us the whole time? So, what brings you here, instructor? That's your plan to take it back at the academy. Well, considering this is your first time in the field, I seem to be positively lost without me. So stick around at least a little until you finish checking at the end. Oh, well, thanks, I guess, but I think Group B could use your help a little bit more. Would it not been better if you could accompany the others? Oh, but they've been a nightmare to deal with. We still have to go to them now. They do get out of control. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. See, she knew how Issa's and Marcus wouldn't get along. Put them in the same group anyway. I suspect as much, but it's hard to believe she confirmed it nonchalantly. Honestly, if I was a teacher, I would have put them in the same group too. I'd be like, get the fuck over yourself. Anyway, don't pay me no mind. You four feel free to keep talking. I'm getting some bus lines, so I have to take a little nap right here. What? She's asleep already. Incredible. I don't think I've ever seen someone less planning educated than her. Maybe we were just better off letting her sleep. She'll probably wake her up when we get to Kelly, though. Talk to Lisa. Kayla Kenny, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Celtic as part of my studies. I've heard about it before, but this will be the first time seeing the place in person. Oh, really? I feel so nuts, and I guess this is something I look forward to. Something in particular I'm hoping to see there. If I did some first from Bariahard, maybe? They say some of the highest quality goods produced by Bariahard's artisans are sold at the Grand Market. It sounds like it'd be worth seeing for sure. Just somehow I doubt I'll be able to afford anything there. Still, if we get a chance, we should go check it out together while we're in town. That sounds like fun. Hey, I swear I had these. I just picked them up a little while ago. Yay! Oh, you're back too? Just gotta sit on my own from the pawn shop in Trista. Really? That's perfect then. What play yet? Seems like we got some tenant kill before I arrived. Do you have the rules? Yeah, they're coming, so I think they're gonna have trouble if I can get up. So like, I'm gonna pass the time to me? Indeed, seems like it could be an enjoyable diversion. Alright, let's give it a try then. Well, the first match with the captain because you're bound to occur whether you win or lose. I gotta talk to everybody though, first. I do wonder what precisely these study trips will involve. I can't fathom, I guess. Likewise, the weirdest part for me is divided between Group A and Group B. Why were we split up and sent to different places? Most bizarrely, though, why are Marcus and Eustace played in the same group? It's like they're just asking for trouble. It does seem quite illogical. You can only assume there's a hidden purpose to the trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multi-purposes requiring multiple groups to fulfill. Yeah, some best guess too. Has something going on behind the scenes here. So I'm gonna ask Instructor Sarah for more questions, but, well... Doesn't show any much answering. Or should I seem clever to what I'm trusting such concerns? Instructor's quite the formidable opponent. That's what I describe her. Guess we're gonna have to work out the meaning of these listening trips on our own. Okay. Let's down to Lisa.
Let's get started.
So I'm probably gonna skip these just because, like, it's just a card game.
Go on, draw a card.
So basically this works by, like, you want to have, I think... It's not going to explain it because I've already played it before, which it should because it's been so long. But as far as I remember, is that if she puts down a 2, I have to put down, I think, a 2 or higher, or it always has to be 1 higher. And then you always have to have the highest card when it's, like, the last draw of your turn. And then these...
After you, then.
Yeah. These, on the end, I'm pointing on my monitor, like you guys can fucking see that. That mirror, and then there's a sword to it. Those are, like, power-ups, basically. Okay, it has to total. That's what it
score?
is.
We better draw
if we have the
again.
same score, we flush, basically.
After you then.
Bolt shocks the last card and Mirror flips your guys' cards. But basically I have to put down something that totals a 2 or higher. She really is fast asleep. Not like a baby. Never seen a child fall asleep quickly. Quite as quickly that. No, I sure couldn't. She doesn't even have to tell for sleeping. Let's not disturb her. Okay. I lost every single playground. Wow. I'm kind of like, I downloaded a bunch of crossbow wallpapers. Whenever I finish a saga, I like to have my wallpapers. That just is like a, I don't know, a cute reminder, I guess. Like, I had Sky forever until I finished the crossbow saga, so now my stuff is crossbow. I'm sure I could I'll probably mix them all up by the end of it, but I did accidentally see that Revere, it looks like that it's about the SSS. Because one of the wallpapers was the SSS, but it said Trails to Revere, which I'm stoked for the sense of, like, they definitely have to come back, but I'm stoked for, like, the sense of, like, if I get to see Crossbow, like, how we ran around in it in 3D, like, this would be so cool. So would Liberal, but I don't know if they're ever gonna go see Liberal. Oh, there's the Trails to the Sky, the first one remake, though, so yes, actually, we will. That's super exciting, too. It's beautiful. A spectacular view. The red planted last fall seems almost ready for harvesting. No, I thought red could only be harvested in the fall. Well, the soil in this area is supposed to be extra fertile due to the warmer climate, so things are a little different here. The view really is amazing, though. It looks like something out of a painting.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This transcontinental train is bound for Crossbow. The next stop is Keldic. Passengers traveling to Bereahard. Please change trains at this stop.
I'm trying. Almost there. Guess I should go check this area. It's kind of cool because it shows you where we are, like how far we went. Aw, I'm just thinking about, like, all the shit going down in Crossdale during this. Please. I don't like watching them walk out of there in slow motion. Celtic!
Wow, so this is Keldic.
It seems like a really relaxing little town, though there are a lot more people here than I expected.
Well, just go to the
I
Grand
imagine they've come for the Grand Market.
Yeah.
Even merchants from other countries regularly come to see it.
Sounds like this place is as popular with the tourists as the capital then, but for a whole different set of reasons.
I wonder if we'll see Harold.
Keldic's also widely renowned for their local beer, which they make using rye. But you're all still minors, so I'm the only one here who gets to drink it.
Thanks, Sarah.
Are you trying to make us jealous?
We don't really care, you know.
Anyway, let me show you to the inn. It's, right over there.
Okay, let's go.
So Brady. Oh!
Well, I hadn't expected to see the Purple Lightning herself in such a...
Is that what his
Chicks with her
voice
seem like an
is? I hate it.
No time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
It needs to be higher than that. Come on. I'm pretty sure that's Blue Blanc. Well, I know it's Blue Blanc, so... You guys know what Blue Blanc is, that's not spoiling. Hey there, Margo. But Sarah, what are you doing here? I knew the kids were coming, but I didn't think you'd be coming with them. Oh, I just figured I helped them get settled on before I left. And here they are, my lovely students. Well, now, a youthful-looking bunch. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're first-year students from the Military Academy, Class 7. I'm Marine. And Lisa, thanks for putting us up. Pleasure's all mine, I assure you. I'm Margo, the owner of this humble establishment. Serves and take care of all your residents. Come, I'll show you your room. Thank you, ma'am. Much obliged. Laura's cute. I don't know. She's just such a bad bitch, too. Let's get some beer and snacks. Or whatever. Dude, it's not even noon, though, right? couldn't even remember fucking Blue Blanc's voice. Like it needs to have more like, maybe when he's in Blue, like in the Phantom Thief mode, you know. Assume we're all gonna be singing tonight. Wait, we're all. Yeah, this is. When no space for our needs, thank you very much. Oh, but there are 4 beds, which means. You're supposed to be in the same room as the boys? I just said it too. So I insisted, so that was that. Broke the beds into cruiser to make things less awkward, but the best I can manage. I don't. This is gonna be a problem. I'm fine with it personally. I can't imagine girls be quite as accepting. Lisa, I don't believe we have a choice here. We're military students, we must allow the prospect of mixed gender combinations to phase us. I know that, but in the army, women share rooms with men. It's a fact of life, but a necessity. You will need to adjust to this reality sooner or later, and this does seem a perfect opportunity. Okay, I get it. If you let to cause anyone near our beds, we wouldn't dream of it. Likewise. I wasn't talking about you, Elliot. It's a friend to certain someone else who has a history of this kind of thing. Maybe chain me to the bed. How should you go over that? I guess not. I hate. This is like one thing I couldn't stand. Even when I first started playing it, I hate this stupid like tiff that they have for eternity. Anyway, the rooms will certainly give you this. Field study envelope. Isn't that our Academy's emblem? Does this contain details of our assignment here? So I've been told yes. Well, if you need anything during your stay, just let me know. For now, I'll leave you to get settled in. Imagine if you could do your bun that fucking perfectly on your head. Alright, shall we look inside? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. So, a monster, place an orbit light, and then get medicine. Got you. Define as a 200 cell radius. Hold up. I will never remember this. Where are my notes? There we go. Right here, guys. Cell is 100 meters. I need to look up how many feet that is. I should must record his or her activities daily to be reminded of the structure upon request. So, this is our field study? Just looks like a list of menial tasks to me. There's a muscle elimination request, at least, but that's the most we have. I see. It's a triangle. Excuse me? Figure something out. Oh no, it's nothing. We should go talk this over with Instructor Sarah. She probably still got specifically answer any questions we might have. You may be right. And while we're at it, we can grill her about this communal room she signed us up for too. Okay, 1 second. Weathercock Inn? What a name. Sorry. I love ASMR sounds. I don't know.
Nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even noon.
Oh, you kids are still here?
Like how she's like
I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself. So go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
We have questions for you, though. What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting, but they're just...
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts.
for so long.
You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care. Up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Stop being so irresponsible and...
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
You have 2 days. Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening. Until then, you can spend your time here however the 4 of you see fit. Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
Except for the 2 things you're forced to do. Okay, so what's up? It's looking at us like you pieced something together. Well, this is related in some ways to our feud day this past week. This is really to activities during that time. Oh, yeah, now you mention it. Exactly. So this past feud day doing various tasks on behalf of the student council. While one of them did involve going back to the schoolhouse, the rest were just about customer assistance from the locals. In other words, that was the thing we've been asked to do here. Both trying to take care of everything, I feel like I learned a lot about Tristan in the academy, so I think we've been given similar tasks here for the same reason. Definitely makes sense. I mean, all of my Celtic is what I've read. It's probably what we can learn by actually coming here and helping people out like this. Indeed, a lot of everybody is quite fast. This would be an invaluable opportunity to gather local knowledge of a place we otherwise never have visited. Yeah, exactly. Sort of various century things Instructor Sam may have planned for us. So we just work our way down the list while immersing ourselves in Celtic culture, taking as much as we can. Sounds good to me. Count me in. This actually sounds pretty exciting when you put it that way. Shall we depart then? In Professor, the parties assigned a variety of tasks, much like Green's free days. The other tasks can be formed via the quest tab notebook. One of has required my complete the story events. You know, so the short time will be involved when this happens. Okay, so yeah, we can kind of see what the end looks like. I'll take you guys around. And then this is an arms and orbital factory. I won't start any quests. Just kind of want to show you all around. Houses. So then it's like this. This is the Grand Market. Hi guys. I like the NPCs that just like walking like this, like. You know, I feel like I should see like people tap dancing. I hope that doesn't sound offensive. Whoa, look at the people here. Yeah, it really is bustling. Guess there's a reason people come from all over to visit it. Look over there, there's even someone performing. I can see myself spending hours here. I see no harm in taking this opportunity to shop as long as it's done in the process of completing our field study tasks. Yeah, it'd be waste not to see what this town has to offer. Just make sure not to get carried away. So yeah, this is it goes in just like a little circle. I'm just gonna like hurriedly go through it.
Wow, check out all these stalls.
Little like sitting area. But yeah, there's just like so many places to shop. And then you come out of it. This is the train station. Is it a market manager's house, I guess? Not that important. My mic scared me. I'm so sorry if you heard that. That spooked me. Right there, the guard has it in the jurisdiction of cruising provincial army. Journey spell is strictly permitted. Please excuse us. So yeah, this is basically some sort of provincial army guardhouse. It doesn't say in the front. Who might you be? I'm recalling you right here before. This is our form of identification. Soldiers, wait, I think I recognize these uniforms. Student from Thor's Military Academy, currently visiting Celtic as part of a field study. Thor's? You mean the Thor's? She mentioned I do recognize Zablon. Hunters near this were members of the cruising provincial army. And duties to keep the peace in Celtic. Provincial army, isn't that? Military force separated the ruling lord of each province, charged with maintaining security. They function as a secondary unit, separate from the formal imperial army. Never heard any field study front out Thor's. Seems a little too early in the year for something like that too. Many guardians of your academy currently serve in our ranks, so we should uphold the academy's good name. Don't do anything you shouldn't. Thank you very much. We shouldn't have let you down. Glad to hear it. Take care now and keep your noses clean. We will. Wizard Patrol, back to guardhouse. When people say keep your noses clean, it literally sounds like don't do coke. Like, that's like what that sounds like. I'm sure they mean like don't stick your nose anywhere it doesn't belong. Sometimes I wonder if like they mean to say that, if that's like a translation thing. Like, they don't like... They're like, you'll notice too, sometimes I'll read a sentence and then I'll stop and I'll read it like in my normal voice because like, I don't understand, like, I'm like, that is not how you would say that sentence. But I'm not going to critique the game over that. Man, he was scary. Here's a cruising provincial army, doesn't that mean they're ruled by... Yeah, Eustace's family. The Alvarias. Celtic's another part of their territory after all. I think it'd be best for us to keep out of their way. Should the task at hand. Yeah, these basically just go out to the highways. So, and the highways lead to different places. You can kind of see, like...
All these windmills sure make the town feel pretty laid back.
True. This scenery is surprisingly relaxing.
I'm gonna let them stop talking for a second. Okay. So there's just this guy. Stuff, what are you looking at, huh? Alright. And then same thing on the other side. You can also leave town. Oh, this is a church. Also. Oh, let's pick up this quest line here. Okay, we're gonna go talk, we have to do an orbit light. So let's go talk to the guy in here. That's not our main quest. Jesus. Welcome to the shop's orbital factory. We wouldn't have to be the students from Taurus, would you? That's correct, we're here in regards to your request. Involved replacing the orbit light and a road lamp on the highway. Could we ask for the details? Just get right to it. As you read, one of the road lamps on the western highway stopped working the other day. Because of that is the orbit light inside it breaking. So basically I want to go switch the broken orbit light for a new one. Speaking of which, here you go. So, well, it's required of us to replace the broken one with this then. Yep, that's the size of it. So where exactly on the Western Highway is it? Once you're on the highway, keep heading north till you see a place called Lunar Nature Park. There's a windmill in front of it that you can't miss. The lamp's near there. Make sure you check the maintenance panel to be sure that it's the right one. It'll have BO2 written on it. There's a windmill in front of the Nature Park. Understood. Is it safe to leave such work in our hands? I believe none of us have any experience related to this. Don't worry, pretty much anyone can do it. All you do is taking the light out and putting a new one in. Simple. Because most of it about is remembering the code to unlock it, but you can just write that down. There's a code. You need to input it so you can open the maintenance panel. Let's see here. Code for BO2s is 466515. 466515. Got it. Oh yeah, almost forgot to mention. Light from the roads actually repels monsters. So in other words, in places where there's no light, they're much more likely to appear. To get out when you're replacing it, it's the last thing you want to be caught off guard by monsters. I see. Thanks for the warning. Pretty much it then. Would you mind hanging out to do now? Leave it to us. Let's go then. Okay. I'm gonna go check the side quest and then do the other quest, and then I'll get you back at the Orbit Light thing. I always thought this was interesting. I don't know if I've shown it in the last games, but in all the other games when you walk up to a monster, like it cuts in, it's like, oh, are you sure? So in this one it does this. Across your whole screen, it's so interesting, and when you step out of it too, I'll tell you, but... Okay, hello.
My turn!
I like walking around with Laura whenever I'm just like vibing. So you probably get, or just like one of the girls. I just like walking around with girls in general. Okay, gotta fix this orbital lamp in a second. I'm grabbing some treasure chests.
Is that a treasure
yes,
chest?
Yes, it's a treasure chest. We can all see it. Thank you. You have to get every treasure chest in the game, so I'd be counting. Okay, this thing. It's supposed to be the women up from the nature park, right? So it doesn't appear to be working. Which is probably what Samus was referring to. Oh, let's check the number on it. BO2. Yep, this is the one. Right, we must enter the code. I think nobody guessed. What? Monsters. Sure, a lot of them. Guess those lights really work. You should do the thing quick. Bring to entrust the task itself to you. Sure thing. Let's be a key to us to while I make the switch. You can count on us. Okay, wait. Let's not fuck up this code. 466515. 466. 46 right? Open. Let's get the new overlay in place. How climactic. Thank you so much for your help. Looks like things have finally calmed down. Thankfully, how did I know what difference those things make? Got that in record time, Reed. Yes, this way that must take much longer. Well, it's a pretty simple procedure, since I wasn't being Jude? I'm so sorry, I'd never seen that word in my life. My watch is all them anyways. Still good job. Guess it's a wrap. Yeah, now you just need to go right back to Samus. Okay. I thought we had to fight them, but... whatever, I guess.
I wonder where we are.
It says Lunaria Nature Park.
Oh, Lunaria. Like lunar? That makes sense. I still feel like Lunaria is smoother. Let's go take a peek-sees. Station's kind of different from anywhere else we've been so far. Lunar Nature Park, huh? Seems so far from our forest. Yeah, really just feel a little place sitting smack down in the middle of farmland as far as I can see. Maybe that's some religious significance in ages past. As this place that enemies of ancient times chose to enshrine the spirits of the forest. There's a place much like that in my hometown. There's one of mine too. Who are you? What are you doing here? The travelers, we were passing through, and who might you be? Park Ranger's here. You can see the park's closed right now, so I have to ask you to leave. Off limits, there's like construction work going on or something. It's not like that, yeah. Besides the point, it's off limits, so get lost, you got things to do here. What's with the attitude? As Inquisitor's warning may have been, we should still turn back if the stairs up to be off limits for trespassing. Yeah, it's not gonna be any business here or anything. Good point, come on. I must admit, something about this stuff is law. So I will say something that is important. If you do play this game by yourself, really do try to go to everything. Like go do all the side quests, go to all the places, look at everything you can look at. It really helps build what's going on in Erebonia. I'm cutting some of the side quests so you see a little bit less information than you would. It gives you a reason to play if you want. But you can kind of see how things build up, because really, like Reed said, we're kind of going through all the cities, learning each place, and you can kind of see, and then we do that in all the other games. We go around, we learn how the civilians are and how things, like, work and whatnot. So, I just do it, because this stuff is important.
Is this a farmhouse?
And you'll kind of see how it connects later. Okay, now we can go talk to Samus. We replaced the lights, so in here. Did I take the jobs done? It is. A lot of sticky detail recorded too. Hey, look, old orphan like right here too. Thanks, I'll get this fixed up so I can use again. Glad you're all safe after dealing with those monsters though. They were hardly a threat. We did their request up knowing it was dangerous after all. Consider kind of gets really our tough group. Oh yeah, can't forgive you the work, can I? Thank you. Sure we can take one of your cords? Of course, you just install work, you know. So help, feel free to come along whenever you need to give your orphans a checkup. Okay. Phew, guess it was all from the Android test. I don't know what you guys, but I'm pooped. Same, I'm not sure the highway's very often. TV sure seem okay though. Oh well, my aunt lives in the countryside, so I'm kinda used to this. Though the training Laura does, I imagine it's probably nothing to her. Indeed, her pencil bag starts to be quite manageable. However, what is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. Maybe we should return to the inn now, should we not? Yeah, I'm guessing straight to Sarah's still there. We can get a report and I'll ask her a bit more of the first about these field studies. It's really good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either. Alright then, let's head to the inn. Okay, wait, I got some side quests really fast. Well, actually, cutscene? I lied. Don't give crap. I won't paid. What's going on? Something's happening with the market. There was some manner of dispute occurring. Wonder what's up? Should we go take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. So you're the crap, this is my spot. Pay for it so it's mine. I'm going to pay for this spot. Look, I even got the permit for it. Stop lying to me of moose. May I ask the problem is? Perhaps we can help you in some way. Seems there's some question over which of these two gentlemen gets control of the area to set up a stall. I think whichever is local, while the merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So both claim the same spot. How odd. From its record, are you issued by the province's ruling lord? Oh, so for Celtic, that would be... Ah! This isn't good. I must stop them. Who are you? Hit me at once. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but violence isn't going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been working to your rage. What are you, high schoolers? It's nothing to do with you meddling kids. We're having a mature discussion here. I'm thinking you have to interfere. This is a guy person by the neck been considered mature. If you really intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What'd you say to me? We're students from the military academy. We're currently visiting this town on field study. And while we are not yet formal members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. A military academy? Ugh, some of the soldiers in training. What idea's name is happening here? Look what you've done. Manager Otto. I've filled in on what happened. I should believe a permit for the same stall, is that correct? Yeah. Both permits for the same time too, so what's the meaning of this? Should your concerns of fighting over it here is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. We have discussed the matter in private, but I'll need to ask you both to put your different sides until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. Oh, that was a close one. Seems like everything's gonna be fine now, though. Yeah, I guess he's the guy in charge. We should support somebody in to help defuse the situation. I suppose you should expect no less from the infamous Class 7 we heard so much about. Oh. How do you know about Class 7? My name is Otto. I'm the manager of Celtic's Grand Market. I have something to discuss with you. If you'd be so kind to come along, I'll treat you some tea. Thanks, Otto. No return into the thing for us. So you're supposed to be choosing our assignments. Ah. Indeed, Principal Van Dyke is an old friend of mine, you see. He has to mercifully select a few tests he might be able to complete. Well, that's nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. There's no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful to you for taking some troublesome tasks off my hands. I cannot thank you enough for your help with the market. If I hadn't been there, I imagine someone over when I'm getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So, both merchants would take turns using the same stall at the front of the market? That's right, both their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and temperance don't lend themselves to sharing a space. Eventually, they agree to compromise whether each make use of the front stall in alternate weeks. Their stall reserved is near the back of the market, however, so who's regulated there will likely see far lower sales numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issue of marketing permits is the sole responsibility of each province's ruling lord. For mistakes such as this have been made in the first place raise some rather unpleasant questions. That's true, it's the lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If you can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibility would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke? Cruising province is ruled by Duke Alberia, and the foremost powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few years ago, he increased the sales tax for our market rather significantly. Shush. With a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Facts like this one we saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us just how draining these actions can be. Come here! Stop yelling at me. Why are you like this? Never had anything like that happen in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course, I've even got a Bria numerous time to petition the Duke personally, but they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to what I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now. That's the case, the mix-up with the permits may be more than just an accident. Are you suggesting? Might be getting careless and getting the market, or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems. I think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions. But as I said before, let's begin. Soldiers in the grass absolutely would have intervened in a scuffle like that. Oh. Unlike the Imperial Army, Provincial's army main priority is maintaining the status quo throughout their territory. Some ending arguments which threaten the status quo should absolutely fall within their scope of duties. Correct. It seems unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. Commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as much. That's not right at all. I'm sorry, should we be talking about matters like this with you? Stop it, Sunkist! Sorry, my cat's just... She can't control our stuff. She just needs someone to pay attention to her 24/7 all the time. Strictly internal affair to be dealt with among merchants. You have no reason to concern yourselves with it. You need to be focused on your field study. And I'll have a new list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? So you asked for some each day of our visit then? That's right, I've got a few different ones in mind too, but I'm sure you're for them. Stop! Get down. Or at least, I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. Sunkist! Okay. That cat is just fucking out my window. Well, that sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. Provincial lords have the duty and the right to decide upon and collect taxes in the regions they control. As long as that remains the case, not only much the general populace can do to stand against them. We'd like to take comments on how others choose to rule their own territories. For us, sometimes people like this seems clearly inappropriate. Heard many news about the current head of House Alberia. Sunkist! She's fucking with a bug. Okay. The current is dead, right? So can we try to use for some help here? That there's nothing he can do. Long and other decisions made by the head of the house are absolute. Since Alberia represent one of the four great houses, the tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor itself is probably the only one with more power than the head of the four great houses. Guess that's a no then. See that busy milling things over. Excellent, excellent. Dr. Sarah? What brings you here? I think it's about time for me to get going. Group B's not getting anything done as expected, so I'll have to help sort them out. What? Getting to see Group B now? The town apartment is considered a considerable distance from here. No, you let me worry about that. You four are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyway, right? Put your heads together and think. I'm sure you'll see what you need to do. Bye! Adios? Adios? It's adios, right? Can't believe it. It's just not exactly what's going on. I know she's about to hold the drinking then. Can she read minds or something? I suggest we return to our room and rest for the night in any case. We still have our reports right, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I'm gonna fall asleep with the ninja without even making it to my bed. Hidden quest. Okay, finally returning to dinner. That side quest took me just a second. I do like a little quiz thingy. It wasn't really a quiz. We were like pretending to be a merchant in the market and I had to do the right answers, so I had to like keep looking back at it and it took me a second. And I don't remember doing the quest the first time I played, so I know I skipped a lot of the first episode that I did live because I didn't know that there was I didn't know these things. All the hidden shit in the books and everything like that. I learned that. I mean, thank God, because I played it live and people were like helping me and I was like, oh shit, okay. So I did learn a lot. So I love Twitch for that reason too.
Ah, that was delicious. Those were some seriously fresh vegetables too.
Yeah, nothing beats food made from local ingredients.
Ain't that the
I
truth?
quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose this whole field study thing isn't so bad when you take the menu into account. I wonder what the others in Group B are doing right now.
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and talking like we are.
That would certainly be a shock if they were.
It'd be funny if they just panned over to what Group B was doing and they're all just sitting angrily.
I can't help but question what exactly Class 7's purpose is though. Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't think that's the only reason we've been brought together.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, Today's field study tasks would serve little purpose.
It seems
I
as
like
though
the way it,
she's
like,
trying to make
always-
us experience, I don't know, things. Like all kinds of things. But I can't wrap my head
Hair's
around
driving me
those what.
crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not about to pull this bitch up. Just this bitch back because it's your
Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change?
put it aside there so it stays out of my face.
It seems like you're desperately trying to find some, but if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
what do we have to offer one another when our reasons for enrolling at Thor's in the first place are undoubtedly very different?
Our reasons?
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or rather, to the person whom I regard as such.
Who's that?
This is neither the time nor the place to discuss such matters. Best to save that topic for another day. What about you, Elisa?
Didn't they already talk about it?
Why
though?
There's no one single reason, but I think I just wanted to assert my independence. I mean, my situation back at home isn't exactly ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out and do more, I guess.
I see.
It sounds like I'm probably in the minority then. See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
You should have won.
You did?
Elliot.
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping you'd get into a music academy, right?
Oh?
Well, I wasn't that serious about it or anything. What about you, Reen? You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question
Hi,
too.
baby.
Me?
I can't tell you my backstory, guys.
I wanted to find myself, I guess.
Find
Don't they all?
yourself?
Every protagonist in this game ever.
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is. That's the best way I can think of to put it, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery? It's actually a pretty cool answer.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist. You sure don't come across as one.
I shouldn't have said anything.
You okay, Laura? You're having some heavy breathing over that. We'll give it 6 tomorrow, right? Yes, please. We'll know tomorrow evening's when you get early start. Really appreciate it. No problem at all. Have a good night. Good night. I don't like that this is pulling on my head. I wish I could pull half.
But we're not actually going to sleep yet, are we? Not until we write our reports for the day.
Or like, I just need like a clip right now just to pull like this much out of my hair.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime
I
soon.
guess I'm just gonna do this little tiny baby hair just to pull it back. There you go. Hey, it's enough to get out of my fucking face right here.
She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation. And I'm not about to remind her.
The only thing I don't like about that suit is that she's wearing her gloves all the time.
Reen?
Hmm?
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've decided that this question bears answering.
Understandable.
Why have you chosen to hold back?
What?
Your sword style and technique.
I love Laura because she's like, I just love everything about her. She is a strong bitch. She's mature. She is, and not just strong like emotionally, she is like crazy just strength-wise. She probably does the most just standard damage at everybody. And I just love her. She's just elegant, and she is a straight fucking shooter.
It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, is it not? Popularized by the sword hermit, Yoon Ka-fai, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
You certainly know an awful lot about it. I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
Renowned. Why do you say it like that?
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training.
Yeah, it should be, considering you don't know who you're gonna
In
fight.
addition,
This is just gonna fall
my
over
father
here now.
once told me, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 Leaves.
Your father said that? It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level. I did train under Master Ka-Fi for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
What?
So I'm really not holding back. Honest, I actually kind of feel
I'm
like
just
I'm
garbage.
dirtying the good name of the Eight-Leaf School, in fact. But this is my limit. I'm sorry I can't quite live up to your expectations. Laura?
You have no reason to apologize to me. This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. Though I'll admit to some disappointment. I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner. I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
You've noticed it too? You sure have taken quite an interest in him.
I was just trying to work out the best time to apologize, that's all. It's not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or
It's
anything,
not like
honestly.
I'm just always staring at him, like, who would do that?
Reen's not the only one bottling up his feelings though, is he? You've
Oh,
been doing
damn.
the same thing.
Got him, Elliot.
Yeah, I guess I have.
I think Elliot's so cute. He's just, like, adorable. He does not belong here. He's a little soft guy.
Drinks are on me someday.
Someday. The next day. In Weathercock. That is a terrible... The fact that it says in Weathercock instead of like Weathercock in. They're both terrible. You know what? How about we just don't have that name? Your test for today. Mark and Andrew left them with me. Thank you. Feels like day 2. Okay, a monster and a lost wallet. Huh, even fewer than yesterday. I think he has less work to do because he knew we were going back to Trista today. That's right, he's a very considerate man. I was trying to hit anyway leaves around 9 tonight. Get those done quickly enough for you to have dinner before you leave. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate your kindness. Shall we get started then? Sounds good. Looks like today's are all optional. Hey Laura, I want to apologize for what I said to you yesterday evening. Reen. As I told you then, this is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. There's nothing for which an apology is required. That's not really what I mean. My approach is making light of the way of the sword. I said about being a dropout who's never been progressed past beginner level was disrespectful. To Master Ka-Fi, to the school I follow, and to the path of the sword itself. For those reasons, I feel it was inappropriate to say what I said, so I'm sorry. If that's the case, then there's one other person you should be apologizing to as well. I can't pretend to know much about your personal circumstances. Regardless of one's background or social standing, one should always be able to live with pride in him or herself. Thus, if you truly do make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. Let me ask you a question, Reen. Do you like the path of the sword? It's not really a matter of liking or disliking it, I don't think. It's a part of my life, and it's a part of who I am. That's all I wanted to hear. I feel exactly the same way. Laura. See you to your friends again. Well, we're not. There's never a rift between us that I knew about. Dude, this was handled rather neatly, I felt. You're both so simple-minded. I feel like an idiot today so much time trying to devise a plan to the two of you to make up. Whoa, you did what now? It seemed to cause you some undue concern. Jeez, can we just forget this and move on? The ground's dried after the rainfall, so to speak. Glad to see you all looking a bit less gloomy. Oh my god, we got trouble! Big trouble! Suddenly, it's this first thing in the morning, you're poised to wake the day to making such a commotion. Where have you been anyways? You're late. I'm sorry, I should have come on the way here, but never mind, we have big trouble! Something terrible happened over at the market. Something terrible, you say? What terrible thing has happened exactly? Well, it's something actually took place last night. 2 stalls over the market were destroyed and all their merchandise was stolen. This is most terrible indeed. A robbery? My. So things market might be open late tonight. today. As you get up with more customers, people wait for a resolution. We see this place ready. We got it. Where's that run? Fucking Waluigi ass. As for you, for our problem, not yours. You just focus on field studying those incidents as locals. Maybe you don't have to worry about after all. Of course. We got cleared. Thanks again. Well, what should we do? I have to admit, I'm curious. It's not far, so might as well just go take a look. Alright, let's take a slight detour and see what's happening in the market then. Just in case. I don't want to, like, actually progress things. So the market hasn't quite opened for business yet. What's this yesterday? Good morning. I've been late today after see. Afraid so I guess you're in the rubber yesterday, huh? We're just all your stories, still arguing about it. You bastard! You're gonna get with this. Oh no, not them. I can't try to break them up, but it doesn't seem to having much luck. No one's getting hurt. What should we do, Reen? Or maybe we could try talking to them? Certainly that happened yesterday. You might just be the cavalry near right now. Would you mind? Not at all. Let's go. Okay. How dare you, strong, you damn coward! I knew you country folk weren't to be trusted. Who else could have been? Just come and clean and admit it already. Who are you calling a coward, you hem-dollar-and snob? You're the one in my spot for all over yourself. Attention, gentlemen, please. Something else in trying to pay me this bag. You make me sick. What do you say we sell this right here now? Bring it on. Hold it. Class 7. You kids again. He knows all this. I want to make him pay for smashing my style. Smashing? Wow, they really are completely ruined. This is awful. However, having one of those is not going to bring them back. In the end, they will still be smashed and you will be worse off. But the thing isn't going unless I do something. Took all my goods too, so I haven't got anything to sell. What are you talking about? You're the one who stole my goods. You're gonna give them all back right now and fix the damage you saw, or else I can't be held responsible for my actions. Listen good, I don't think I ever listened to what we're saying. What do we do? Stop this at once. The British Army. What? What is the meaning of this? It's the middle of the morning. Stop this nonsense immediately. But you're the one in charge here. So my explanation is what's transpired. Well, you see, blah, blah, blah. I see. So you're gonna simple then. I'm gonna take them away. Yes, sir. What? What do you mean take us away? Your stalls are short. You said the goods were stolen. This is clear as day. Two merchants who hated disagreeing commit the same crime at the same time. But that's not fair. I do not think it premature to draw such a conclusion without any investigation. For Germany does not have time to waste solving the petty squabbles of merchants. But I'm not in resentment. It's easier to dispute and you'll be left alone. Continue and you come with us. Your choice is yours. I'm trying to force the merchants to forget this ever happened. To sue this hard deal under the rug. Yeah, saying that seems really wrong. Very good then. Sure you can agree that wasting tension like this is detrimental to all parties involved. Excuse me? Hope you think again twice before we're causing such a ruckus ever again. Now if you please excuse us. I'm a busy man and more pressing matters to attend to. You will bitch with nothing else to do. There they go. Well, I guess they just saw these two fighting, but they have nothing to solve the underlying problem. This isn't right. I see how the British Army here connects itself. I see now how. I'm sure we'll still bring anger this, but right now the two of you need to focus on keeping cool-headed. If you have time to fight, try to use that time for something more productive instead. You'll feel a lot better. Yeah. Shouldn't let my anger take control of me like that. Can't open the grab my provisions until we clean the busted stalls. We're already running late, so hey Des, would you mind lending me a hand? He helped Otto clear the stalls, and Reen and all of them helped, so they got to get the market open. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was actually holding the circle button. Richard's stall is leveled, and he actually take a dance and throw him in a blind rage. It's hard to bring someone back from that. It seems the problems facing the merchants in this town are quite grave indeed. British Army may have been intervened, but it's difficult to believe they'd make no attempts to find an amicable solution. Quite right. It's clear than ever now that they have no intention of trying to resolve any issues in the market. I can't see that changing unless we decide to just accept the sales tax increase and keep quiet about it. Still, you'd think I'd at least be a little more subtle about the whole thing? There's no way these two merchants are just going to accept this and move on. No, I don't suppose they will. If word gets out about this, it's not inconceivable for certain groups of people to begin boycotting the market. Something differently has to be done. I'm just not quite sure what. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. I've talked my hour, it's up. Something wrong, Ring? Awfully quiet. Everything on well. Sir, I was there to ask. Would you guys allow us to investigate this morning's incident? What? Are you suggesting that we attempt to find the perpetrator who stole the merchant stalls ourselves? It's a kind offer, but as I said yesterday, it's our fair, not yours. Students have your own stories to worry about, and I wouldn't feel right interfering with them. We're students training for the military academy, though. We can't just stand by and allow things so unjust to go unchallenged. It's the French Army's responsibility to address this, sure, but they're shirking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on us all. Ooh, well, that's true enough, I guess. You really think we're up for something like this? Gonna have to wonder about that too. I mean, just on a date, we're just amateurs. Should at least check with the instructor Sarah for us to see what she thinks. She's already told us. Put your heads together, I think, and I'm sure this is what you need to do. Her words. This is exactly the sort of thing she meant. At least it does to me. Oh. I see your point. Perhaps my such as may fall into the scope of our field study after all. Yeah, you did make a good case. I'm still not sure we're up to it, but I guess I can't hurt to try. Neither seek nor shun the fight. Very well, we shall do what we can. Really sure about this? I'm certainly not going to say no, but I'm very concerned about the market and the safety of our merchants. So if you're 100% sure, I have to admit, I truly would appreciate anything you could do for us. Thank you, sir. We'll do everything in our power to find answers for you. Just be careful. Don't go seeking out trouble. Don't want your kids being put in danger. So you have the criminal acts under the cover of night. May be capable of a lot more than just thievery and vandalism. Remember, I'm responsible for your safety. If anything were to happen to you, couldn't even look Ben Deck in the eye anymore. Oh, we'll be careful. We promise. Oh, well, at least. We'll be more careful than us here. When that's settled, we should act quickly. Yeah, let's get this investigation started. So, first things first, we decide where to start investigating. The literal starting point would be Grand Market itself, the scene of the crime. Can't argue with that. Should probably get students from the sea merchants before anything else. Indeed, I anticipate they've calmed themselves by now. Suppose we can get something a bit more substantial from them. We still have to ascertain their innocence or guilt in the matter as well. Well, we need to keep close eye on the timing, though. If we miss the last train toward Hemdra, we have no way of getting back to the academy today. Plus, we get other tasks too, so I really have to get them done. Sure, we need to keep moving. Deadline is 9 p.m. Let's use our minute to accomplish everything we possibly can. Understood? You bet. Right. Let's talk to the merchant stall owners now, so... I think. I was excited to finally pursue the famous Celtic Grand Market. What did I ever do to deserve this? Excuse me. You! I'm sorry. I'm sorry to see you acting like that. But you can forgive me for my inappropriate behavior. Seems really down. It's quite understandable. He's a merchant in a busy market, unable to do business. So what brings you here? Do you need something from me? Well, actually, you're investigating. That's right. We really appreciate if you can answer a few questions for us. Maybe it'll help us find the true culprit. Suppose it can't hurt. It's better than doing nothing, at least. You don't have to sound pessimistic. Look, you know, students in the military gang, not exactly as detectives. That is true, but we're still trying to find out who did this. Maybe even be able to recover your goods. Cooperating us could prove quite fruitful. Okay, fine. Never said I wouldn't help you, did I? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say, though. It's not like I saw anything worth mentioning. You didn't. As soon as I made sure my stall was reopened next morning, left everything set up and went home. No merchants around can vouch for that. Guess I should have with the stall intended, though. By the time I got it, it was too late. The deed had been done. So if I wanted the stall to have been destroyed and your goods stolen, what goods were stolen exactly? Oh, settle with me, actually. An accessory? Is this brand that's popular in the capital? Yeah, someone to bring the fat here by selling them at the market. It's the only one I have left now. I think just how much money I lost one single night. Damn coward sabotaging my business. So surely to be jumping to conclusions. The evidence that proves his culpability. No, but it's clear the prime suspect. He was so excited taking turns to this valley, he decided to destroy my soul together. I just know it. Give me my goods back no matter what it takes. Please, try to stay calm. You do not have to cause any more trouble. The French Army really will arrest you, right? Yeah, I know. It's a matter of justice. Act like nothing ever happened. It's wrong. On general principle. Beg you, please get my goods back. It's whatever it takes. Well, I can't promise success, but I swear to you we'll do everything we can. That much I can promise. I think that's everything this merchant knows. Let's try questioning the other one. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, but can we have a moment of time? You're those kids in the military academy, right? What do you want from me? I got nothing to sell you, obviously. You know what I did something to sell? No place to sell. I'm basically ruined. Tell me all off the promotional hand and that other damn merchant acting like I'm the one who did it. He's not doing this very well, is he? I don't blame him. We need to see if he knows anything that might help us. You see, you're risking this mess, huh? Okay. So would you consider cooperating with us? Sure, why not? Not get my hopes up, I'm sure you can understand, but hell, I got nothing left to lose. Not exactly a vote of confidence. Hey, he's willing to cooperate, so he comes and slack in your mouth. So about last night, that 10 incident actually happened. Last night, huh? I don't know what you can help if that's what you're asking about here. See, I left the right after arguing with that merchant yesterday, and I did come back till this morning. So at a friend's place, another merchant just got pissed drunk and ran at him all night. And you're certain of this? Excuse me. Positive. As everyone, if you don't believe me, back me up. I wandered over here with an awful hangover this morning. What I find gave me a hell of a start. All stall. In shambles. If they were bad enough, all the processed food I was gonna sell were just gone, without a trace. So the goods here stolen were all processed foods. That's right, nuts, cheese, bacon, all foods have a long shelf life made with local ingredients. So my stuff gone really sobered me up, and I was like I've been drinking at all. No one with a fool stall they could pay for it. Why'd you go straight to him? Because he's the one who did it, of course. Such a stole to get that spot all himself. But it doesn't make any sense. Hindsight, then why is the stall destroyed too? He was lying to himself. Well, he figured if he destroys one stall, no one believed he could be responsible. I don't know. That's pretty unlikely. It's a bit excessive. I understand your frustration, but his accusations do no one any favors and cloud the true issue. Ugh, but it's so frustrating. There's so much money because of this. I have to shut up shop for good. If that is bad, please get my goods back. Maybe I can salvage enough to stay afloat. What are the odds of that? Now that Richard's not anybody to do anything, for strong shrink about to help. I'm finished. Pure and simple. I was hard work putting getting this far, so the dream ends for me. Well, I'll be honest. I'm not sure how much we'll actually be able to do for you. With everything, I'll probably help you find some form of closure. So cheer up, okay? Do appreciate that. Well, again, I'm about to get my hopes up. Good luck, though. There's only two victims that cried out to say, it seems. What does everyone think? Can't be sure, but I don't think either of them was responsible. Both merchants clearly have adequate motive to damage their stalls, but the chance of both committing the crime on the same night without crossing paths is virtually nil. It's not possible that they were trapped to steal each other's merchandise, but I don't believe that's what happened. Both of them had alibis confirmed that they were somewhere else when the crime took place. I'm inclined to agree. I just can't see these merchants being responsible for what happened. So you have to look elsewhere to find viable suspects. By that I mean, who could it possibly have been? It's impossible to say right now. We don't have any solid leads. We know the culprit was, but how are we supposed to start narrowing down who it was? The market itself seems unlikely to produce any further clues, so we should focus our attention elsewhere. Actually, there's one thing that's been bothering me. There's one group of people involved in the whole situation whose actions don't seem to make any sense. Maybe if we can out the reasoning behind their strange behavior, we can come one step closer to finding a culprit. Whom do you mean? Talking about the Provincial Army. Provincial Army. Who did I think to try and solve the crime, despite having random noses? That is a question. Why not? The market manager said they're refusing to fulfill their role to the tax issue. Do you think Majami should refuse to intervene in quarrels within the market as well? If that's the case, then why did they come and intervene this morning? Why should you mention it? That really doesn't make any sense. It really is atrocious, but the fact is, they brought the dispute to an end almost instantly. They did get involved. Yeah, one minute they're refusing anything, and the next they're taking a stand. It's definitely suspicious. Not exactly. There's definitely something unnatural about the way they've conducted themselves. So even though they're leads, what do you say we go to the Army's guardhouse and take a look around? Maybe we'll learn something from them that could aid us in investigation. That may be worth an attempt. Gas isn't too far from here either. Let's head over and see what we can find out. Such a good guess, guys. I'm really starting from that military academy, wasn't it? What are you doing here? We're terribly sorry to trouble you, but we're hoping you might be able to help us with something. Because if you questions about this occurred at the Grand Market this morning. What? What does it to do with you? I'm visiting this town and a field study as students of Thor's Military Academy. We very much appreciate the chance to see how experienced soldiers such as yourselves handle difficult everyday situations. This is a perfect opportunity for an anecdotal case study and could prove most invaluable to our education if you'd permit it. Alright, so yeah, I'll see what I can do. Looks like we'll be able to hear from what they have to say themselves after all. Nicely done, Laura! Sounds like these. We need to make good use of our positions. No one can fault a student for wanting to learn after all. Now comes the hard part. This makes me nervous. Let's just wait and see what we can get out of them. Remember, it's not always what they say that matters, but how they say it. And more importantly, what they don't say. Right. Telemarine. Hope you appreciate us taking the time on our busy schedules for this. So what do you want? Make it quick. I'm a busy man, you know. I'm even trying to keep appearances. Unbelievable. I'll be brief then. We can't discuss this at the market this morning. We'd be correct to assume that the Provincial Army will be conducting no further investigation. So you came to ask. Is that all? Should the armed forces charged with maintaining peace in the region not be taking this matter more seriously? Laura, I'm not sure. Got a big mouth for someone your age. This is about to learn about how military units actually work. What do you mean? Let me ask you this. What should the number one priority of the Provincial Army be in order to maintain the status quo? I'll tell you. The number one priority should be to enforce the will of the region's ruling lord. Duke Alberia. As far as the Provincial Army, the will of nobility is absolute. We're just following orders, protecting what we have a duty to protect. Is he referring to the local petition against the sales tax increase? So you're saying as long as the petition isn't withdrawn, the Grand Market isn't saying you have a duty to protect? Interpret my words however you want. We're soldiers, we follow orders, that's how the military works. We'll need some fresh military guys in their duties telling us how to do our jobs. Ugh. This is nuts. Does he want to punish for his shame? Somebody would get something out of him, but she doesn't seem too likely anymore. So is that it then? That was been enlightening. If you choose me, I have a job to do. Well, wait. Would you mind answering just one more question? Elliot. Fine, ask it. Well, did you idea what might have happened to the goods Marco was handling? You know, accessory merchant. All you left was that one sample. What are you talking about? Merchant of the Capital, Hines? Merchant of the Capital. Hines was only planning on selling accessories. What? What did you just say? What are you looking at me like that for? How do you know that? I was under the impression that you had investigated the matter at all. How peculiar. Must you reach the merchants just intending to sell a short while ago ourselves? Sir, we have no ways of finding things out. You do well enough to understand us. No, waste enough time to answer questions. We're leaving. Damn. Do you think? The fact that they know about what the merchant was selling means they did investigate the matter after all. But the burglary happened last night. It was only first discovered this morning. Realistically, I don't think there's any opportunity for them to do any digging, not without running into us. Agreed. I suspect they knew what each merchant was planning to sell well in advance of yesterday's incident. Though, that'd be easy information for them to learn, since Jacob Brand must have issued permits for both stalls. That's true, and they would have no trouble getting access to transaction records for something like that. But why would they bother? Maybe they need us so they can prepare. Prepare for what? I get the impression that the incident in the market has been carefully planned out for a while now. I think the two merchants being given permits to say spot was a coincidence either. Probably don't get them to start fighting, so they get robbed while there's tension between them. This could create a situation that couldn't be brought up under control without their help. The merchants were being used all along. This is perfectly what happened this morning. Meanwhile, the Revenge Army has shown no interest in actively working towards a solution, unless the market manager chooses to withdraw his petition. So wait for things to get out of hand. This should have forced both parties in a comfortable truce. Once the merchants get worn down enough, they feel like they have no choice but to withdraw the petition. It turns out even a shadier situation than I thought. Yeah, but thanks for that. I do believe we finally uncovered the truth of the matter. As it needs very quick thinking you displayed, Elliot. I can find military strategist. Just get lucky, that's all. It's so funny, like, knowing people's, like when they make references to things or they say things and it's like, oh, okay, because I did a side quest there saying some shit about Lisa right before this, and it's just like, it's interesting because, like, knowing you're like, oh, okay, so we're poking at these things here. Well, Lisa once and for all, though, seems to be, well, to find them and catch them, but if this is care about moments of more charming, that's not going to be an easy task. No, I don't think the memory is directly involved, especially your project project during the hands of such escapades. I tend to agree. Really, whoever the culprits are, death are still in here in Keldic. There just aren't many viable places to hold such a huge volume of goods without them being found. That's a good point. Maybe they escape by train? No, they can't be. Boarding train with that much merchandise would raise suspicion for sure. It's been less than a day since this regularly happened, so they can't have gotten far. We should ask around the main road to see if anyone saw something out of the ordinary. Since just might have started leaving or even entering town. That sounds like a wise course of action. Come, let's resume our search. We mustn't let this cowardly thief run free. I wouldn't dream of it. Oh, right here. Ooh, are you okay? No, I even did her. Something the matter. I was just chasing after Lulu in the west exit of town. This was weird man sleeping on the side of the street. Weird man. Drunk would be saw earlier, perhaps. Probably. That's just like I nearly made Lulu faint. That's terrible. It really was. I don't know who he is, but I'll have to keep an eye on Lulu and make sure she keeps a distance from him. So he's our friend this time then. I'm not sure. I only started seeing him around a few days ago. Maybe before that. Really now. Sounds like a lead if I ever heard one. If he's drinking in the middle of the day, it isn't a strict Sarah, when he's not a merchant at the very least. I think we should go talk to him. Let's have a look at the west exit and see if we can track him down. I keep forgetting that this game gives you like an exclamation mark in the minimap when you're like when there's a quest, you know, like quest things. I literally forget that. I need to remember that now. It's gonna stick on my brain after probably today, but I just, not natural to me. Give me that drink. Hey, you, this guy reeks. Why don't you just put down? It's only the day and he's already completely blitzed. Look at this man we're looking for. I think he'd have trouble following up for robbery. Sir, you're right. We can help you get back home if you'd like. Shut up, leave me alone. Just good for nothing. He's lost his job. Left the nature park my whole life. Nature park? What are we talking about the Lunaria nature park we saw yesterday? Oh, you kids know it? See, you should be a park ranger for the whole place. And then you lost your job. Yeah, out of nowhere too. I gave him a left that job and they just came and shook it all from me. That damn official just showed up out of nowhere and told me I was sacked. Can't just take my leg off with him like that. It's not fair. That job was my life. My life. Yeah, we can see that. Something about this doesn't sound right. I agree. At least seems to take a man's job away from without good reason. But I'm so glad somebody understands how I feel. Some way a bunch of kids like that are gonna do better than me. Kids? I was reading last night too, you see. A bunch of kids in ranger uniforms went walking out of that town through the west exit. Weird thing was, they were carrying a bunch of wood boxes too in the middle of the night. Kids these days, I tell you. You don't think that could have been Nature Park? I hadn't even considered it. And it says it now to be a perfect hiding spot. They had no trouble attached to the merchandise they had detected. I don't know what that said. I didn't even read that. The men say at the entrance says they were probably there as lookouts. If the British Army was the one who told me he was fired, that's practically a smoking gun. Huh? Something I said was used for something? Don't know what I said. If I helped you out, I'll buy me a drink. Should just you start trying to sober yourself up instead? Is it good chance to recover both your park and your job? What? No, next stop. Scissor flip right, let's head to Lunar Nature Park. Right. Okay, I think the monster is on West Celtic Highway, which is the direction we're going. How convenient. So I gotta look for this monster.
We should take a right here to reach the nature park.
That's great.
Right. Let's go.
Where's it? There he is. He's down here. Okay, so I don't like walking around. They kind of all the places kind of look the same. I'll like walk it once for you, but I mean, you know, you kind of get it like this. I like to try to show them off at least once. So then after that, kind of not that we really come back to these places. At least like not in this game. I mean. No, nature park.
Doesn't seem like anybody's here. I wonder what happened to those bossy guys who were here before. If they really are the culprits, maybe they've run away already?
This woodland is too dense to reliably intuit whether anyone awaits within.
Yeah.
What's this?
A bracelet.
A bracelet?
How did a bracelet come to be in a place such as this?
It's actually the same bracelet that was already there.
Just as I thought. This bracelet has the same design on it as the ones that the merchant from the capital was planning on selling.
Really?
You're sure?
Positive. There's not a doubt in my mind that it was designed by the same person. Care to give a second opinion on that, Laura?
I'm hardly qualified to weigh in on recent trends, but there do seem to be a number of similarities between this bracelet and the merchant's goods.
So the fact that it's here means...
Yeah.
Yup.
It's
I love the
extremely
idea, though.
likely the culprits we're looking for are inside
That we
this
think it's like the
park.
French army, and we're like, you know what? Our student class, our brand new student class, we're gonna, first field trip ever, we're gonna go fight the provincial army.
Sure seems that way to me.
It only opens from the inside. I suppose that leaves us little choice.
Flip that bitch out.
Are you going to destroy it?
Will you be...
The lock seems quite solid, but my sword should be strong enough to...
Wait,
I want her to just break it.
I'll do it. I can get it done more quietly.
Oh?
Really?
Well, what are you going to do?
Take the lock. He's always gonna come to. Yeah.
The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School's 4th form. Autumn Leaf Cutter.
Nice.
Seriously?
Wow! You cut it right in two!
Imagine cutting metal
I did.
like that.
Thankfully.
Spectacular. It's an honor bearing witness to one of the skills of the 8 Leaves School.
Thanks, but I'm still more or less a beginner. Anyway, we don't have much time left. Let's head inside and see if we can
I
find
wonder
them.
if he would have learned that already.
Right.
probably
We
already
need
had
to
that.
find them before the sun starts to set.
Looks like we can still make it after all.
Excellent. Come then, we must make haste.
Okay.
There's tons of little stone monuments in here.
So cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let her talk really fast. What do you think they're supposed to be?
I imagine they were made by the animists in this province.
Oh, that's what those are. I see. Okay, so you can kind of see it's like... But yeah, I mean, you guys know how it is when we walk into dungeons, it's like rinse and repeat. There's just hills of these things. So, yeah. Okay, made it to the end pretty fast. So...
There they are.
Bitches.
Not bad for a night's work. And if those idiots don't withdraw that petition, we'll be able to make even more.
Don't get carried away now. We get a reward for all this anyway. We're making out just fine as...
Still, who were those guys? The provincial army seemed happy to go out of their way for them.
No idea. But then, I can never figure out what that man's thinking. None of our business either. We just need to be ready to abandon this place at a moment's notice.
You're not going anywhere.
What?
Who's there?
Who's there?
Ah, you're those students from yesterday.
I know I locked the gate.
Don't tell me you broke in.
Indeed, we did.
It looks like the stolen
Indeed,
goods are all
bitch.
here too.
We caught you red-handed.
Let's take them out.
I say this all the time. I say this nonstop. But like, people died all sorts of shit. This is one thing that kind of like drives me a little bit crazy. Is like, everybody fights with different weapons. Like I said, fucking Makia's out here with a shotgun. These bitches have guns. We have stabs and shit. Like, is it just pure Arcus that I'm godly and can evade gunshots? But then there's things like in Azure that like guy got shot in the back. Like, did he not have any Arcus that was tactical enough? I just don't get
They're
it.
just kids. You should be no match for us.
And since we're all alone out here, ain't nobody gonna see
I just love the idea
a
of pulling out a gun when everyone like
Be
someone's
ready for
wielding
the
like a
beating
staff.
of your lives.
I highly doubt we'll be the ones to endure a beating here today.
As long as we make good use of the Arcus's combat links.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Here we go. Bring it on. Here we go.
Y'all are about to get fucked. Let me just tell you. Oh no. Oh no. How could I? Oh no.
Evil will
Dropped.
fall.
I don't know when the difficulty's gonna ramp for playing on nightmare mode. But right now it's crazy.
This has got to be some kind of joke. They're kids.
How pitiful. That barely even qualifies as a warm-up.
Well, when you're used to Instructor Sarah's training exercises, warm-ups take on a whole new meaning.
That's very true.
Bottom line, we won. Fair and square. I'd suggest you surrender yourselves and apologize to everyone in the Grand Market for all the trouble you've caused.
And we'll be returning those stolen goods to their rightful owners, too.
We would also be very interested to learn who hired you.
You must be out of your damned minds if you really think you've won.
Elliot?
What's wrong?
I don't know. I just thought I heard the sound of a flute.
Oh my god.
What was that?
It
I just thought
sounded
of
like the
something.
cry of an enormous...
What's happening? It's coming this way.
Well, that's not gonna make sense to you for later. I'm not even gonna remember it by the time it shows you guys, but maybe you'll remember it. Roaring Baboon Granoa. I think he was kind of hard the first time I ever fought him.
A giant baboon?
It's huge!
I believe we're dealing with the ruler of this forest. What would you suggest?
Well, they may be thieves, but we can't just leave them to die. We're going
Imagine
to
being
have
like,
to fight it.
peace out guys, you almost steal your goods.
Understood.
All right.
Idios, help us!
Adios.
This looks tough.
What's wrong?
Careful!
Give me that sippet though.
That was kind of terrifying.
I thought we were done for.
Still, at least we were able to defeat it. Reen, what was that skill you just performed?
These nuts.
Oh, it was something I've been
Sorry.
working on for a while. This was the first chance I had to put it through its paces, though. I definitely feel like I'm getting the hang of it now.
I see.
I have no idea.
You really are amazing, Reen.
Yeah, you're always there to help us when we need it most.
What skill are we talking about?
No, that's not true. There's really only so much I can do on my own. We wouldn't have been able to defeat that thing if we hadn't all been working together as a team.
I mean, right now, probably.
This was a
could've
victory
solved
for Group A as a whole.
Indeed.
Unbelievable. What are these kids even doing here? That bastard. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Who are you talking about?
What?
Uh-oh.
It seems we have some unwelcome guests.
There they are.
And they're not alone.
Put your hands and don't try to
Why are you surrounding us and not them?
Keep your mouth shut.
Don't think we're gonna go easy on you just because you're
Damn, bitches.
Looks like all your hard work was for nothing, huh? Sucks to be you.
They're not even trying to hide their involvement.
Utterly shameless.
You're jumping to an awful lot of conclusions.
Why
I
does
see
he
two
sound
groups
like
of
that?
people in a collection of stolen goods, but no indication of which group was responsible. Do you have any way to prove that the four of you aren't the perpetrators?
What? Do you intend to frame us?
This is preposterous.
I'm just telling you that you need to mind your own
just
business
telling you
and
that.
learn your place. The Kreutzen province is the territory of
Kreutzen.
Duke Alvarea. And I will not have a gaggle of bratty students poking their noses where they don't belong. You will back down now, or we'll be more than happy to arrest you right here and drag you to Berea Hard City, kicking and screaming.
Damn.
This is ridiculous.
I'm afraid you'll be doing no such thing.
What?
Who's there? Oh,
You fucked up.
It's the Railway Military Police.
Railway Military Police?
Yeah, the RMP.
They're supposed to be the most elite unit in the whole of the Imperial Army.
She was looking kind of cute.
The Icy Maiden.
Why has one of the Chancellor's dogs come here?
what is the meaning of this? This area is under the jurisdiction of the Kreutzen Provincial Army. The Imperial Army has no right to intervene.
I'm probably gonna call it cruising.
With all due
forever.
respect, Keldic is a major interchange station in our railway network. So in point of fact, we have every right to investigate any incidents that occur in this general vicinity, as I'm sure you well know. And in accordance with our investigation thus far, after having questioned all those connected to the incident, we have concluded that it is impossible for any of these students to be guilty of these crimes. Do you wish to contest this judgment?
I suppose not.
Well then, may I suggest you leave us to do our jobs? The RMP will take responsibility for returning all of the stolen goods to their rightful owners as well.
Get fucked.
Men, withdraw! We're returning to Keldic.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
You've got to be kidding me!
We had it.
Take them into custody.
Yes, ma'am.
That one girl looked like she was slide walking.
Oh, crap.
Totally bold.
There's no point in resisting.
You're coming with us.
Yeah.
Damned Ironblood doll.
She's really pretty.
Is
She's
she
really pretty.
really part?
Thank you all very much for your assistance.
Claire.
My name is Captain Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police.
Sorry,
We're a division of the Imperial Army.
Don't like me.
And you are the visiting students from Thor's Military Academy. Are you?
I probably
I'll need
should have
to
cut this
file a
into 2
report
episodes,
about
but
what
we're already
happened
here,
here.
so.
So would the 4 of you mind accompanying me?
Every bitch named Claire in video games is such a bad bitch. Like Claire Redfield. Love her. That's Resident Evil, if you don't know. I love long loading screens. We're here for everything you've done today. Thanks to you, the stolen goods have been covered and the responsible have been found and arrested. Can't also express my gratitude. Just glad we were able to help. Besides, the only thing's the RMP's involvement, they're able to catch the culprits in the end. Oh, there's need to be some honest. All we do is physically arrest the culprits. The rest is entirely on you. Not for assistance in stopping these criminals from escaping, but must have a chance to intervene altogether. I believe the credit for this achievement is yours and yours alone. All this is kind of embarrassing. Still, it's supposed to be rude not to accept your thanks. Indeed, she'll be very proud of what you accomplished here. So, can you think the capable henchman you're not, Captain? Of course, I'm intending to leave a number of soldiers here for the time being. Rest assured that we take care of any further problems that may arise. We're greatly obliged. So, our personal loyalties may differ, both the RMP and Provincial Army made up of barebone soldiers. Appreciate if you try not to stand out too much. Your presence might create some anxiety among the locals. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Thank you for cooperation with the report. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. Oh no, not at all. We really appreciate you coming to Ed like that. Oh, there's anything really. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I regret I have stepping at all. Perhaps such a positive situation was probably meant to be part of your field study too. To the character, perhaps. What?
Yeah, I may be good, but I'm not that good.
Oh!
Instructor?
I was wondering when you'd show up.
I'm guessing she called them.
It's been a while, Sarah.
That it has. 6 months, give or take? Honestly, I had no idea you RMP folks were gonna get involved with this. I suppose you had everything that was happening here figured out all along.
You overestimate my abilities. I did receive a report that suggested there might be trouble here, but that's it.
Oh, from your brother, I take it. Nothing gets past you lot.
We're just trying to make sure we're prepared to deal with any problems that might arise.
Who's her brother?
But I'm sorry to say I don't have any more time to catch up with you right now. I really need to be taking my leave. I wish all the best to you and the rest of Class 7.
I don't like how pointy the side of her pants are, but I'm gonna ignore it. I like her outfit. I do like their outfit. Just like, I know it's supposed to be like bulgy, but they made it so pointed. What she really put in the military, she shouldn't seem it. Her movements and actions, however, others of a skilled officer, highly skilled. Yeah, and the rest of the railway military police seem really well trained too. No instructor? You could say that. Anyway, looks like you managed to finish the task I laid out for you. So I think it's about time we take our leave of this place too. Understood. You take care, everyone. Give my regards to Principal Van Dyke. If you're ever in the area again, please do come to Mark and say hi. You're more than welcome. We will. Thank you for everything. Bye. Bye. I haven't been catching all the fish because I don't feel like there's a need to. Like, I already have my fishing guide filled out, so hopefully I don't need to do that.
She's asleep again.
You don't think she's faking it, do you?
No. Judging by her breathing, I believe she really is asleep.
Well, it sounds like Group B turned out to be a complete disaster.
Yeah.
If she had to deal with them, then come back here on the same day, I bet she's
Yeah.
totally spent.
Yeah, good point. Anyone would be exhausted trying to sort that out.
It's hard to imagine her actually working hard, though, considering her usual attitude.
It does seem as though she's genuinely looking out for us, however.
So, this is how our first field study trip comes to an end, huh?
Yeah.
I think I might have an idea now as to why we're here, though.
I had the same thought. Testing the Arcus is clearly a big reason for coming here, but it's not the only reason. I think it has more to do with making sure we see everything that's going on with our own eyes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. Learning more about places in Erebonia we've only read about in books, and getting to see the issues occurring in those regions firsthand, just like in Keldic.
Indeed. And just as we thought and acted swiftly in the face of crisis this time, so too may we be called upon to do so again. These
Lore
field
speaks well
studies
funny
may
guns,
aim to
okay.
test and cultivate those skills in preparation for our futures.
Exactly. Add to that good judgment, decisiveness, and general conduct. And I'd say we have a pretty clear picture as to why.
Well, you're about half right.
Yep. Did I take my med today? Is today Friday? Yes.
Instructor.
I was so certain you were sound asleep.
What can I say? I can nod off and back on again in the blink of an eye. It's what I do. As you rightly noted, having first-hand knowledge of the areas to which you might be deployed is of tremendous importance.
Hair's not really on my face, I can see like this much of it coming down.
As is the ability to make swift, accurate judgments and solve problems with or without orders. Developing all these skills to their fullest is definitely a major part of why you're undertaking these field studies.
Just as I thought.
It's an interesting approach, but honestly, I've never heard of any other military academy trying.
You say we're only half right, however. Which begs the question, what's the rest of the story?
Got to find out.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, not at all. I was just thinking about what we did during our field study and why we were doing it. The whole concept seems eerily similar to the MO of bracers.
Now that you mention it,
The Bracer Guild prides itself in protecting civilians over all else, so it seems an unusual source of inspiration for a military academy. But the tasks we were given in Keldic do seem to align themselves quite well with the Bracer's basic philosophy.
Yeah, I guess so. Their emblem depicts a supporting gauntlet, and that's pretty much exactly what we've been for these people. Bracers still have branches all over the continent, but you hardly ever see them in Erebonia anymore.
Well, you got me. Which means...
How are we ever supposed to take her seriously when she says things like that, then conspicuously
So
falls
I'm guessing
asleep?
that the Chancellor doesn't like them in Erebonia because they're for the people, and he is a crazy ruler, so he doesn't like
Well,
them
whether
there.
or not we did in fact get her, it still seems like
I was always-
bracers are somehow related to our activities here.
I was always confused because they talk about how there's no bracers in Erebonia,
Not
like
that
how it got
Instructor Sarah
disbanded.
is likely to come clean about our involvement
And I thought
anytime
something.
soon.
I thought something would happen in the earlier games where they would like all get disbanded, but it seems like it's just an Erebonia thing.
I
then.
suppose until she does, all we can do is prepare ourselves in body and mind for our next field study.
Yeah.
Is there something else bothering you?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Stop lying.
It's just, well, we've been in the same class for a month now, and this whole time I've been kind of keeping you in the dark.
What do you mean?
You aren't referring to the issue regarding your swordsmanship, I take it?
No, it's not that. It's something I've been hiding from you all this time, regarding my social class.
What?
Are you saying your family...
Yeah, I dodged the question when Machias asked, but technically I come from a family of nobles.
Yep.
My hometown is Ymir, in the northern mountains. I'm the son of its ruler, Baron Schwarzer.
You're from Ymir?
Schwarzer. Now that you mention it, I have heard the name before. An honorable family, closely tied with the imperial family themselves, despite being headed by a mere baron.
I never would have imagined you might be the son of a noble too.
I wouldn't have expected you to. I don't act like one. My dad and mom are both quite easygoing individuals. They don't behave like your typical nobles at all. And technically, since I was adopted, I don't have any actual noble blood running through me. I'm upper class in name only.
So, you...
Sounds like you've got your own issues to deal with, just like the rest of us, huh?
I don't think of it as a big
I'm gonna
deal,
guess that
and I don't want you to think
it
of
said
it
that
as
he
one
had
either.
close ties to the imperial family, so maybe like that will be important later.
I just didn't want to keep it a secret any longer. After everything we've been through these past few days, I owe you guys that much. I mean, you're all going to be a major part of my life from here on out. It's only fair to share as much as I can with you, right?
I don't know what to say.
You consider us to be major parts of your life?
Honestly, has anyone ever told you that you can be way too serious sometimes? Just be sure you reveal your true identity to the others when we get back, too.
Oh, I intend to.
Youth. Still, even discounting the strangely perfect timing of the railway military police, that ruler of the forest they ran into in the nature park. Seems to be a harbinger of something big happening behind the scenes.
Be like that. Ominous music.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting the Icy Maiden to show up when she did. We may need to adjust our plans to compensate for this interference.
That won't be necessary. This was not a significant setback. If anything, it provided
still
an
have no idea who he
unexpected
is.
bonus, giving us a valuable glimpse into the means through which the RMP and Intelligence Division coordinate their efforts. With both organizations posing sizable threats to our operation, that information alone makes this all worthwhile.
A valid point. Should we proceed as planned, then?
Of course.
Of course.
The tyrant must yet face the merciless hammer of judgment.
Yes. May his lofty ambitions be crushed to dust and swept away.
Yeah. Facts.
Ooh, you're moving
Hell
up in
yeah.
the world.
What do I get?
I've got a little reward
Fuck!
here for you.
I didn't get to see it. I clicked past it so
Drinks are
fast.
on me someday.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. You guys are the best.
Give me that S grade, baby. Wrap the chapter up. That's probably way too long, but you know, it'd be like that. I'll definitely divide the other ones. It's just like I felt like the first half of this chapter I didn't do shit, so I didn't want to like just leave it in half.
Late May. The lino flowers that painted Trista's spring fields had faded, replaced by lush greenery and a refreshing breeze.
How deep?
With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life.
Facts. Wonder what that was.
Both our combat training and academic studies continued to become more and more demanding. But May also heralded the beginning of specialist classes,
there's a cat right there.
more befitting a military.
Okay, I want to pull this out. It's driving me crazy now. I keep fucking... It looks so ugly. Fuck it, wait. Okay, sorry. I had to make sure I got the right thing.
The Orbital Revolution 50 years ago changed the way wars were fought forever.
Is this the... Yeah, him. Nightheart? Yeah. Yep.
There are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but 4 factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important. The first is the invention of orbital guns, cannons, and other weaponry. The increased accuracy of these weapons, as well as their ease of maintenance and manufacture, instantly rendered all other firearms obsolete. The second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbital technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars. The impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility, cannot be overstated. The third factor is the invention of airships. Warships that rely on the gravity manipulation ability of a flight field to remain in the air simply did not exist before the revolution. The sudden addition of a whole new dimension to war, the sky, made countless new strategies viable that were previously unimaginable. And the last factor is the creation of an entirely new practical science, which may be the biggest, most important change of all. Without orbital technology, such a concept would scarcely even have been conceivable. But now we'd be virtually crippled without it.
Green.
Reen Schwarzer, can you tell the class what that new scientific breakthrough was?
There's an ant in my room. I don't like that. Orbital communications. Correct. Hence there's orbital communications, a form of wireless communication technology based on formless transmissions through orbital waves. Allows officers of the battlefield to obtain pertinent information in real time, leading to precise, accurate troop movements. Of course, countermeasures have also been invented, such as wiretapping and jamming, to partially limit benefits, but nonetheless. Should've got it right. Well done. It's pretty hell of stuff. I mean, those basics I've never heard it go in such detail before. Yeah, we're going to work really hard to keep up. Fifth period, gender divided lessons. Class 1 and Class 7 combined. I'm sorry, gender divided and you make the girls cook?
Why did Lady Laura have to be placed in a class like that? I was truly looking forward to studying alongside her.
Is that girl next to her not the one who scored the highest on the entrance exam?
I believe so, though I also hear she's a mere commoner.
There's something about that
Smarter than you.
silver-haired girl that I find oddly soothing. I wonder if she'd let me stroke her hair if I were to ask nicely.
That's really weird.
That's quite enough idle chatter. We are members of Class 1. We are above such droll behavior. As well, we cannot allow ourselves to be bettered by that rabble, even in something as insignificant as the culinary arts.
Of course not. I'm so accustomed to our chef doing all of the cooking, however, that I must admit I'm finding this all rather challenging.
Could they make it a little less obvious they're talking about us? I mean, seriously.
Elisa, could they just like shut the hell up?
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that, at least.
I think you've whisked that plenty already.
Fee and Emma's so cute. It's like Fee's our little, like, sister. Orbital computer primer? What the fuck does that mean?
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of using an orbital computer.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
Well, it is cutting-edge technology here in Erebonia, so I think most people are confused until they've gotten used to it. Machias and Eustace both picked it up surprisingly quickly, though.
Yeah, but academics are their thing. And I'm pretty sure Machias has been interested in computers for a while.
Probably.
Eustace also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, which probably just adds insult to injury for Machias.
I'll bet. I hear they were really butting heads during last month's field study.
They were. At one point, things almost took a violent turn. We were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control for long if Instructor Sarah hadn't arrived.
We really need to do something about them, but I have no idea what.
I don't either, but you're right. This has gone on for way too long as it is. It needs to stop.
Rean Schwarzer.
Hi.
Isn't he from Class 1?
Patrick, is it?
That is correct.
That is correct. I'm a little bitch.
My full name is Patrick T. Hyarm. I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
What?
I would not survive with this shit.
You're from the
I would
Hyarms
lose
family.
it.
Are they prestigious?
About as prestigious as they come. The Hyarmses are one of the 4 great houses, though they're slightly lower in rank than the Alberet. I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
It doesn't matter. I didn't come here to talk to commoners or foreigners.
They really like to drill into the fact that they're like
I came to
foreigners.
bring gladsome tidings to you, Rean Schwarzer. I am generously extending you welcome to make use of the accommodations on the 3rd floor of the Student Union building.
You mean...
The 3rd floor?
That's where the Noble Salon is, right?
Your father may be a mere baron, but that still makes you a noble. And though you've had the misfortune of sharing a class with this riffraff, I have decided to use my good name as a member of the Hyarms
It's something he
family
hasn't already
to
said to
afford
them.
you the privilege of joining us. I do hope you appreciate.
Okay, Olivier.
Well, how can I turn him down politely?
This hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Eustace.
Eustace Alberet.
I wasn't aware the 3rd son of the Hyarms family counted playing factions among his hobbies. If you wished for company in the salon, should you not have come to me first?
You? You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to come, despite there being no shortage of second years practically begging for your company.
I have no interest.
Suit yourself then. But you, Schwarzer, make sure you think long and hard about this.
I've thought about it. No.
If you care about your future, you need to start thinking about the connections you're making and the sides you're taking.
I never understood why they care about Patrick so much in this game.
He's certainly not shy.
No, he's not. I wasn't sure how to turn him down either. Thanks for stepping in, Eustace.
I wasn't trying to help you, but I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so no. That's all.
Last month's field study? Is he?
Yeah. I think he means the run-in we had with the provincial army.
Oh, he feels bad because his
So
part.
he feels
he's
partially
been-
responsible
yeah.
for his family's actions then. He must have been looking for a way to apologize to you.
It's not his fault.
I guess he has a nice side.
Marcus is definitely hearing all of this. Good work today, class. Tomorrow's a free day, so do take it easy. You've earned it. Just remember, next Wednesday is your second practical exam. I was wondering when you should bring that up. We'll be announcing the details of the next field study trip on Wednesday also. Of course, you'll be heading out next weekend. I'm sure you can hardly wait. I, for one, very much look forward to it. Oh, and one more thing. Your midterms are scheduled for the middle of next month, so just file that away if you would. Midterms? Sounds irritating. So we finally spent all the knowledge we gained throughout the past few months of the test. Yes, and that's a good thing. You need to think about your academic studies. School just can't just be about military strategy, you know? Because if it is, I'm gonna get an earful from Vice Principal Heinrich again. That's all you care about. Can you ask if there's anything we don't understand? And if you care about the answers being right, I'm a combat instructor. Book smarts like that are well beyond me. Anyway, let's go for homeroom. Marcus, if you'd please. Yes, instructor.
All rise. Bow.
Well, I'll see you later, Reen.
Later.
Oh, are you two going to club activities today?
Yeah, I am. Did you want to have dinner together later?
We've been eating in the cafeteria an awful lot lately, so maybe we could go to the cafe in Trista today for a change of scenery?
Sounds good to me. You want to just meet up in the entrance hall later?
Sure.
See you then.
I wish I could just like go somewhere and have instant best friends.
Oh, hi, Elisa. Are you off to club practice too?
Oh, no, not today.
It's funny because she's in her class uniform.
What is it? Is there something you wanted to ask me?
Come here.
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
Okay, Elisa.
What was that all about?
Did you do something else to upset her?
Hey, baby.
Not that I'm aware of. Although, I suppose it's possible I did something wrong without even realizing it. Knowing her.
I was speaking in jest, I assure you. Are you planning on going into the old schoolhouse again tomorrow?
Yeah. The principal did ask me to keep an eye on it, so I thought I'd make time for a quick look inside.
All right. Please let me know when you're planning to begin the expedition, if you would. I have club activities tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, the old schoolhouse takes priority.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Excellent.
Bad bitch.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Locke is angry. He figured out what Noble is.
You're in the chess club, aren't you, Machias? Or are you planning on studying in the library?
Since when was it any of your business what I choose to do after class?
No, I just... Have I done something to upset you?
Not especially. It's actually my fault for being deceived so easily in the first place.
Oh. Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins.
I mean...
So I guess we're all on equal standing here. I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to deceive you. I just...
Save your breath. Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me. And I simply cannot trust those who lie. That's all there is to it.
I'm sorry.
Please, think nothing.
Oh, am I intruding?
Oh, no. Not at all. Did you need something?
I accidentally left one of my textbooks in my desk, so
I came back to fetch it. For it. Like other ponytails stick straight up.
Ah, here it is.
What subject?
My cat's just grabbing things off my desk.
Take a look.
Intermediate mathematics for dummies.
Studying hard as always, I see. Except, wait, intermediate? Isn't that part of the Sunday school curriculum? Seems a bit basic for you.
Oh, it's not for me. I promised to help Fee with her math studies. I found this at a bookshop in town and thought it might be of some use to her.
I'd be low-key.
Okay.
But, like, just low-key, I wouldn't say anything offended if someone just brought a book and it was like math for dumbasses.
Which reminds me, I should really be
Doesn't
going.
say it like that,
I'm
but it's a
sure
little
she's
harsh.
waiting for me by now. I'll see you later, Reen.
Take care.
She's so cute.
And don't worry.
Huh?
I'm sure Machias doesn't hate you or anything.
Come here.
If you can find some way of making him realize how you feel, I'm sure he'll understand. It's just getting through to him that might be tough.
I agree.
Yeah.
She's a sweetie. I love her.
I just have to keep at it. If Emma believes I can make it work, then I'll believe it too.
I like the depressing music.
I should probably also get going. Maybe I'll wander around the academy grounds for a while before returning to the dorm.
Maybe. Okay, that's where we stop it for today. So anyways, yeah, this probably went on for way too fucking long, but, you know, more content for you, I guess. Child, I'm trying to do an outro. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. All of the guides I use are posted below, as well as my schedule, and all of my socials are linked in my bio, so you can follow me on pretty much any channel. Thank you so much for watching yet again, and I hope to see you in the next video or over on my Twitch channel. Okay, bye!